So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts. Now, after a long day of work, after a long little gym session, I decided to make this quick little video for you guys. I want to share with you how I got over the fear of selling at a young age. Now, I remember when I was scared. I was trembling when I was 20, 18 years old, selling jobs at a young age. I decided to start a lawn and landscaping business. Now, for me to make money in this business, it required me to go out, sell a customer, sell a job in order for me to make some money in my business. But today I had this idea. I woke up today and I sold a $2,000 landscaping job like this. Now I remember when I wanted to start my business, I was scared to give the customer a price. I was scared at a young age because I thought that they didn't understand my true value. Now I went through this. I went through many trials and errors. At a young age, I used to quote jobs. I'd go do these jobs and I wouldn't make money. And I realized that I was scared to get over the fear of selling. I was scared to tell the customer how much this job was going to cost. I was scared to tell this customer that this is going to be an extra $30, $100, $200 if you want this done. I would do so much free work. Now, this all came down to me being scared of selling. I guess when you're young, it's hard to seem credible. It's hard to get over the fear of just, giving someone a price. And you might be struggling with this in your business, but I'll share with you guys a quick little tip on how I was able to sell that job, that $2,000 job, like crazy. But I want to take you guys back to the first landscaping job that I ever tried to sell. Now, I remember going there. It was my first job. I didn't know how to sell a landscaping job. I was watching YouTube videos. I decided to start this business and I had no experience. And it came time to telling the customer the price. I didn't know how to quote this job. I gave this customer a $7,000 quote on something that I would look at today. It would be a $1,000 job. I was humiliated. The customer ridiculed me. The customer told me to get off her property. The customer told me that you don't know what you're doing, obviously. And this was a scary moment in my life. This message always kept me scared of selling another landscaping job. Now today I get the email. Customer says, yes, Peter, get me on the schedule. Now in the past few months, we have sold $5,000, $2,000, $10,000 landscaping jobs. Now I'm 22 years old. How are they going to find me credible without a college degree? What did I do to land to sell to make more commission off of my business, as well as also subcontracting a lot of work for another tree company as well? How do you sell when you're young? Number one is confidence. The reason I was able to sell this job, this $2,000 job, let's use this as an example, is because I was confident. I showed up. The customer doesn't care or does not ask how old I am. The customer wants to feel, wants to see, and is basically just testing you out. They're going to ask you questions. They're going to just give you little pointers. If you can answer these questions right, I think of it in my mind, quick little checklist. They're going to ask me this. They're going to test me on that. They're going to ask about experience. You have to reveal this in your quote. You have to reveal this when you're face to face with the customer. Because if you give them no type of understanding, if you don't give them that gut feeling that you guys or your service can complete this job, they're not going to care what the price is, and they're never going to give you an opportunity to sell this job or do this job. So what you're going to do is just give them confidence, show up, smile, greet the customer, explain some of your past jobs, explain what you would do here, give them some points and tips and just tricks on how you can help solve their problem. Now, secondly, what I love to do, and a little sales trick that I developed, is to learn how to connect with the customer on a deep level. Now, this cannot be taught in school. This is just kind of learned through intuition. This has been learned through the trade of me selling, failing, going out there doing a lot of jobs and, getting rejected a lot. And I realized that I was not connecting with the customer. So the job yesterday, I knew I was going to sell it when I walked off that property. He said, I'm going to email you. We go ahead with your quote. So I sent him the quote and I knew the next day it's going to be sold because I was able to connect with the homeowner. Now, if you're selling a product, selling some type of service, you can do this in whatever way is possible. But for me, I was at a landscaping cleanup job. I was at some guy's house. Now I said, this is a great house, sir. How long have you been here for? Oh, I've been here for 20, 25 years. I've had my family here. Awesome. What are some of your favorite childhood memories that you had in this backyard? Like, what would you want your ideal family? So when your family comes over, they can say, hey, I love coming to my grandfather's house. I was connecting. I was learning about their grandchildren. I was learning about what they used to do, what he did for work. And more importantly, I was trying to build a real relationship with this person. I was not only doing business with someone, but I was trying to be their friend, to try to be human and make them feel like I was not just selling them a service. Now, subconsciously, people do business with people. So if someone connects with you, someone feels that they like you, well, why would they do business with someone else? This is the exact mentality that I have in my head when I'm going and I'm stepping on someone's property. How can I make them feel like a human? How can I get them to connect? How can I get them to open up as much as possible? And lastly, I like to get the customer. The third step is to say yes. Get the customer to understand that I can step onto their property with the equipment, with the guys, and complete this job because I know exactly what they want. If you do not know what the customer wants, then why would they say yes to your quote? If you can give them a clear understanding, if you can give them a clear picture on how you can complete this job or this task, then why would they not go with you? Price is not as important as we think. So what I would do, sir, this tree here, do you want this trim like this? Yes, this is exactly how I want. Just to clarify, do you want all these leaves removed off your property? Yes, that's exactly what I want. So these limbs, all this stuff, would you like this done? So we're thinking about doing this. Would you like us to do this? Yes, yes, yes. Keep this mental checklist. Have the confidence to ask the important questions that you don't want to ask. Have the ability to get the customer to say yes. And more importantly, guys, share with the customer that you're a real person trying to help them. Get to know that customer and you're going to start selling more jobs. At the end of the day, 20 years old, 18 years old, I was doing this at 17, 15 years old, shoveling snow, asking customers, asking potential customers if I could shovel their snow. Guys, I've been doing this for 10, 15 years of my life. You have to get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. This is the way that you're going to sell, scale, make more money, because selling, if you can sell, I've learned is the most powerful tool to make more money in your life. For you to grow your business, you have to sell. And for you to go out there and build something for yourself, it comes down to selling. Bankers are selling. Dentists are selling their product or service. Everyone sells in this world. You look at someone successful, they probably sell something. So guys, that's my tip as a 22-year-old, how to sell jobs, how to have the ability to get over the fear of selling landscape jobs, whatever job you're doing at a young age. That is my message, my tip. I'm glowing right now. We're in the sun. So I hope you guys had an amazing week. I hope you have an amazing day, and keep crushing it. Let me know if you guys need anything. I'm here for you. And more importantly, just sharing my journey of how I'm growing, building my landscaping, my entrepreneurial journey, and just kind of just walking you guys through the life of the obstacles that I'm challenging to, more importantly, the obstacles that I'm facing to, more importantly, help you on your journey. If you're a new business owner, if you're trying to grow something, but get over that fear of selling and start making money. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.